The holidays are over, and the market's already given us some action. Let's talk about it on the Weekend Update. Okay, friends, let's take a look at the market. Here's what you need to know. First up, this is the market the same way we've always been looking at it. Red line is the S&P 500. Orange is our 50-day moving average. Purple is the 200-day moving average. And what do you notice? Well, our testing phase, last time I looked at the market, it looked like we were going to get away pretty scot-free on the 50-day test. It looks like we had to have another test of the 50-day moving average. Not worried about this at all. Remember, tests of the 50-day are normal and happen all the time in uptrends. This is still the sign of a healthy uptrending market. So it looks good here. Also, we were in a lot of holiday seasons. So, I often talk about, we really need to see volume to confirm what we're seeing on the chart. And if you look down here at how volume was during the holiday sessions, really no one was trading. Everyone was celebrating the holidays and the New Year's. So I'm not reading too much into what the market is doing here, indigestion or anything like that. It looks like a very normal 50-day test to me, and we are reserving judgment until the test resolves either to the positive or to the negative, and then we'll know, what's coming next. But everything into my eyes looks normal. We're still in an uptrend. Things still look fine here. But it might be good to think about what's coming next. And one of the things that we might want to think about is, are we still in a melt up? And as you can tell by my red X here on the slide, no, absolutely, we are not still in a melt up. That ended with the end of the year. So tax loss harvesting, we're not going to talk about that until next year, and all this other sort of stuff. The conditions for a melt up no longer apply. We had that. That was the end of the year. And that's certainly what we saw in the market up to and including the election and then beyond. So then we might want to ask, well, what's next? And here's what I think is what's coming next. And here's the stuff that I'll be looking at. This is an earnings calendar. So this is for Q4 2024. And really, I'm not going to be reading too much into the market because we're not going to get any data until Wednesday, January 15th. And Wednesday, January 15th is when the Q4 earnings season kicks off. It kicks off with the big financials. And even then, they're not going to give us a whole lot to go on because, the financials are okay, but we really don't get any good signals out of the market until maybe the end of January when Tesla reports. And then we've got to go all the way to the first week in February where we start to get some real impactful earnings reports from Google, from Microsoft. And then on February 6th, we get everybody else. We get Amazon, we get Apple, we get Meta. So it's not until the first week in February before we have any really good data to go on. So what does that mean? That means the market is holding on to its 50-day. It's fine. We're still in an uptrend. And I have no strong feelings one way or another about what the market's going to do until at least the end of the first week in February. So there we go. We get a little extension of the holiday period. Not too much going on here. Certainly nothing to worry about. Let's get through January, get into early part of February, and then we're going to go to work. All right. I'll see you next week for the news review. Take care. Okay, friends, that was the video. Hope you liked it. If you found it informative, good, entertaining, I'd love if you could scroll down here beneath the video and give me a like there. It helps us out with the algorithm. And then if you want to be notified first of anything new that we upload to the channel, if you come over here, click subscribe, you'll be the first to know as soon as we upload anything. Appreciate it. See you soon.